Hey, how's everybody doing? We're back on a Saturday, getting going. I think last time we left off trying to finish up, I think, starting these, or at least getting these capped, I think. Yeah, I believe that's what we were doing. There we go. Yeah, it's almost done too. We've got that one to go, and then we've got a couple of others. I gotta figure out... I saw that there was a new setting for, like, the... I guess you could say layer switch, and... I... really want to get rid of that somehow. Steam Big Picture Keyboard. Yeah, I don't need that. Swap camera buttons, camera dragging. I'm not sure. Key bindings, maybe? No. I don't know. Hey, Sean. Hey, Alex. Kudzen, what's up? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good Saturday, or whatever day it happens to be where you're at. I've had a long, interesting week, that's for sure. I had one of those wonderful weeks that felt like I had 2 Mondays right in a row. Monday and Tuesday both felt like a Monday. And then I was off a day for the rest of the week. And I was even off a day today. For some reason, I kept thinking it was Sunday. So... it was a weird week. Not necessarily a bad week, but a weird one, for sure. Got a lot of stuff done, though, so at least that's good, right? Oh, it looks like we got a bad tide coming in. How much water do we have back here? Do we have a lot? Not a ton? I almost feel like I ought to put some dams across here. Well, there's some there. I guess that's fine. That should keep the water at the right level. I'd love to get more water here, though. Oh, well. So where did we leave off? Looks like we're not low on too much except maybe extract. Coffee's a bit low. I'm not too worried about that. I think, though, as soon as we get in this here, we should being the key word, be able to send a whole lot more bad tide down this way, which should give us more power here all the time. I think we were working on some power systems here. Yep, looks like we were. Let's blow that up. Grab one of those. We'll have to figure out how we're going to get the power in there, but that's okay. We need this to go, what, here? Okay, well, maybe I can't do that. If I do this, though... I'm guessing I can't remove this? Can't remove those. Can I remove this? I feel like I should be able to put regular dynamite on there now. There we go. Of course, I don't know if they've got a way to get down there. Job offer this week. The details was a side of A4, which didn't list much from the job advert, but the pay was good, so I guess... there you go! Awesome! Well, that's some good news. Why do I have a beaver stuck in the tube? What? Okay. I don't want to know what was going in that tube. we're going to have to make some way to get the power. Oh, here's 2 more wheels that just aren't connected to anything. Nice. So it doesn't start for a couple of months. Or is that the average, like, interview process there? You know what? All of this is going to have to go. I don't know why that won't go or that won't go, but that's fine. I hate this new movement system thing. It's got to go. Starts on the 1st of February. Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense then, I guess. That's great. Glad to hear it. Oh, well, that would be why I can't blow those places up. Put you in there. Once those are built, we should be good. Anything over here? No, not really. We could find a way to get some regular water over here, but we're doing fine just dumping it. We have 3.2. We have a 27-day drought. How's our water doing? I don't know that 3.2 is quite what we... Actually, it kind of looks like I need to turn these back on, doesn't it? Let's turn all these back on and fill our water back up. Keep having crashes on the experimental branch. Without mods? Have you checked your... what's that? The file... Hey, there we go. What's it called? File, oh, I can't remember it now. File something or other. File... Like, if your files are still good. There's a way to do that on Steam. So you might do that. Just check and make sure. Okay, this has got to come back here. And we're going to send these guys all the way over here. And we're going to do sluices. So that the water is always flowing outward. Which should force most of it over there. We can probably close this place off completely. In fact, let's just start putting in terrain blocks down here and hope our little beaver workers don't get trapped. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a road all the way back there, aren't I? I surely am. Yeah, we'll do it this way. And if we start making extra bots, we'll send them over. Just because I think we're going to need a lot of bots to start getting some of this stuff done. There we go. That's good. Alright, everything seems good there. Oh. And since they're all bots, it's not going to matter if they're all completely submerged in bad water. There we go. We could do the same thing back here, probably. Just maybe get a little bit more pressure out of this. I'm guessing... yeah, we're losing a lot of pressure out this top here. If anybody knows how to turn this weird control by mouse off for the height, let me know, because it's really annoying. How are these guys doing? Our water's back up. I have 28 beavers, or 28 bots that I don't have anything to do with. Let's send them. We've still got water. So, we'll send them mostly over here. Oh, they must have died. Okay, well, that's fine. 4 bots minimum. Let's go 12 bots. There we go. I have a minimum. Let's do 140 here. 130 here. There we go. Hopefully this will be enough. If not, we'll try and extend it out. We should still have some extra power here. There's 100, 200, 300. There's 400. Do you know how to get mods from Mod.io, like Water Beavers, to work on the 1.0? You'll want to double check on the Water Beavers specifically. It's supposed to work, but I've heard some different things on it. So double check that one. But otherwise, if you want to get those mods from like Mod.io, hey, there's actually... nice. I've got some extra power. If you want to get those mods from Mod.io, what you do is you have to download them first from there. And then, if you go, like, if you launch nope, that's not right at all. I don't know where that even came from. If you go into Timberborn itself and go to the mods option, there's an open folder. You just hit that open folder and paste the whole folder for the mod. The folder, not the zip, but the folder in there, and that generally works. Not all the time, but most of the time. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Another one of these. And then I can take out both of those. There we go. That's what I've done in the past. I don't know if there's a way for them to get there. I have an idea. We'll do this. And that out. That can go there. Grab those. They can go all the way this way. And that ought to let us get into there. There we go. Steam stores all the mods in a file with a hash as their root file name in that directory. There's no mods folder in the Timberborn directory. What happens when you hit that mods folder? Oh, I didn't know it did that. Neat. Because wherever that folder is definitely where you should be putting the downloaded mods. I haven't used that in a while, though. I have 21. I only have one here. Are we... What are we waiting for? We have dirt. Why are they not... Oh, I didn't build them another place that they could build out of. Hauling post, builder's hut. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll set them to bots. There we go. They should get logs and planks in here, right? Oh, nope. District 3, import if needed. Import if needed. There we go. Or these guys can come down there and build it for them. Whatever. Need to generate a hash in the format of Steam. Likes for the Steam mods folder. That's... Are you trying to make a mod or just download and put one in? So, I mean, just downloading, you should be able to just drop that in there. I've never had to do anything else. These guys are working on that. Where does this flow up from? I think it flows up. Oh, I hate that. I don't think it's called mods anymore. I think you have to go to that folder. I know this. Where the heck does this... There's got to be a setting to turn that off. That is just terrible. Nothing. Increase brush. Oh, that's map editor. Settlement. Previous. Unlock. Toggle console. Detonate. Alright, I guess we'll just... Nope, just download and put in. That's what I usually do. Like I said, though, you might double check if you're just trying the white paws. Because I've heard mixed reactions. Some of them say it's working, some of them say it's not. That one specifically. There we go. I have no scrap. Do I have scrap anywhere on the map? Nope, not there. If I picked up... Oh, I could get scrap from here. Let's come over here and remove all this. Metal... Do. Did they finish over here? Stop, you crazy thing. Yeah, there's got to be some option to turn that off. Because it's just terrible. Alright, they're working on that. They're getting those filled in. don't know exactly where that comes out over here. I know this... Is it here? Okay. So it comes out about there. So maybe I don't need this whole path here. Where is it going to? Flowing backwards to this. Oh, well, it's going out there. I think that's a given. The other place is probably going out here? Okay. Oh, that option is just terrible. Dev's got to change that or let us disable it. How's the power? It's a little low. There we go. It's all beavers. Oh, did I forget to change my game? I did forget to change my game. Thanks, Death. There you go. You can put beavers in a mine. No, I appreciate it. I need an explosive for there. And then we might have to redo this whole thing here. Which will be fun, but we'll get it. Not 100% sure how we'll get it, but we will get it. There we go. Okay. So those are marked to go. They just need done. Yeah, phone. I don't know you, so I'm not answering. There we go. Alright, we've got that going. Back to our weird underground area here. Hydrate. I've got my tea. I pretty much beat early access Star Rupture. Not the whole game, just the first stage. Star Rupture does look good. I still want to finish Alchemy Factory first. How did these get built before the rest of them? Okay, well, we'll change the direction on those, whatever. Can't get to these. Can't get to those. Can't get to these. Alright, we'll do it the other way. No. Some bug issues, huh? But other than the bugs, not too bad. Next week, after I finish up probably Mine Mogul there, or on the stream at least, I have a new game that I will probably be playing. Are there still people? No, there's not. That's fine. We can probably add another one here. There. That should take care of that. back over here. How's our water here? Oh, it's great. How's our power situation? Not bad, not great. Once we plug up that other hole, though, I think we'll be alright. Alright, so we can't build here. So I have to be able to still get over here somehow. But I've set this up backwards. Now... Alright, so if I remove this... Yeah, that's what I thought. I can't get to any of those over there. But... Could I come backwards through the hills here? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. So... Here... Actually, can I do... This... This... That... This... This... That... And that should give me an alternate path. As long as I don't build the stairs wrong. One part where you go into a big structure, and if you save inside and load, let's say, inside it, you'll fall under the map and die. Ugh. That is a pretty rough bug, actually. You can't have just a save failing. Okay, they're building that, which is good. Then we can come in here and take out all of this. So that we can rebuild it to get other things in there. There we go. Is that in line with this? Yes. Do I need a 2? I believe so. And then a 2. That can go. Dynamite. It's a big structure, so you have to go to. So best to save outside before you head in. Well, that kind of makes sense. Although it still shouldn't do that. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that, and then we'll just put more on top of it. And that can go this way. And then if we build one here, is this a 5? A 6? Nope, I need to go up one. We'll get these at the right height eventually. It's the only way so far me and my fans did not load to death. Yeah. Well, it is early access, and it did just come out. So, I mean, sometimes that's the price you pay for early access. So now I gotta get all the way back up to here. Which this won't work, because I have to do... Nope. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. We can build some spiral stairs. And then just work our way down. Yay! I'm not complaining, but if you wanted to know if you ever get the game, I will definitely let you know. Maybe eventually, but I don't know for sure. Alright, I'm going to have to find a way. Well, we're just going to have to do this. Take out a tree on the corner. And then we'll connect those back in there. There we go. It takes a second sometimes. But I'll figure it out. There we go. They should be able to build most of that stranded. Oh, you're fine. Unconnected buildings. We don't really need that. We know about those and all of that. What are my builders doing? Sitting there on their butt. Guys, why are you not building? You got the stuff. Oh, 'cause I disconnected. Crud. Crud, crud, crud. Alright, well. And here I thought I had it figured out. That goes to show me. Can I go here? Yes. There we go. That'll fix it temporarily. I think it has multiplayer. Maybe eventually. You never know. There we go. That one's good. Alright, seriously, what's holding... I can't explode those. Why can't I explode those? I don't know why I can't explode those. Oh, do I not have the juice? I don't appear to have the juice. Well, let's get some bad water here. There we go. Are these guys still working underground? It would appear so. Cut all this off. We're fixing the caves. Can I get to that one? No, of course not. Alright, we'll do one at a time, I suppose. How's this going? They're getting some of it done. Are we getting more power? We're not getting a ton of power, but we are making enough power to actually charge our batteries. That's good. Oh, there's Dark Soul from last time. So far, so good. Beaver is unwell. Where did you get contaminated from? I honestly don't know. Nope. Yep. Is there anything still left using bots that I could switch over? Well, These are all bot ran. Those are bot ran. What about you? Suppose you could be a bot. We could put a couple of bots in here. Fly on the brazier of bonding. Hit the box for the flame and hit the box for rope. They don't appear to have collision mess. Hair removal for your beavers? Just send them through the fires? I could definitely see doing that. What the heck? That's not even... Oh, maybe that is the right one. I'm gonna put a couple more up here. Because I have a feeling once I get these put in here, this downstream might be washed away. There we go. How's our power looking? Pretty good. Burnt naked beavers. Well, I mean, I think this is the wrong site for that. How are they doing here? They're doing all right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as soon as we plug this up, we're going to get a lot more. Oh, here it is. Where did this bad tide come from? Oh, down this way. I see. More is coming up from here. Well, now we know. So that means we don't need to be down here. Like, at all. Let's see. Let's pause you. And that should be all that's down there. Can we put another one of these down there? Except we do metal going out. That makes sense. Okay. So we need to come this way. Are we still connected here? We are still connected here. And we just kind of need to get up here, I think, and just try and block this off. Which, we might be able to get up there. Oh well. Close a door, a window opens, or something like that. There we go. Now they can come up here. Okay. So this goes up this way. Oh, maybe I don't want to close that off. Where's the other... Is there another exit point for this? Maybe I just want to dump it over here. Yeah, let's give that a try. We're going to derp that in, and then... Oh, I guess I could just remove that. We'll still dirt that in, though. Just in case. Every time I think I've got the map figured out, Do. Plus, there's a couple of trees over here, so let's grab those while we're here. And then we need to get down here and remove these somehow without getting a whole bunch of beavers contaminated. Flooded building? Oh, yes, we're well aware. Would you guys get out of there? I'm gonna turn off the mine, too. Get out of there. Go on. Shoo. No. Everybody go back. You dumb beaver. What the? Okay. They're just like, let's take a swim. They're not even on the road. Where are you going? You dumb beavers. Okay, well, we're going to have to make some decontamination. Well, we have decontamination pods. They're just going to have to live with it. And then how do we go about getting this taken care of? Let's remove that. The dumb beavers. It happens. Okay. Underground project. Are we at the point we can... I mean, we could really close that up anytime we felt like it. Alright, we'll do it. Let's not worry about that. I'm not worried. We don't need to do that. Or this. Or any of this. Or that. Or this. No more beaver bots left down here? Nope. Okay. So, destroy all this. Yep. And that too. And then we are simply going to ugh. I despise this new method. Yeah. Posture check. Okay. Let me do that. Oh, sit up straight. There we go. Oh, you guys are both off. There we go. I have 5 extra regular beavers. That's interesting. How's this doing? If I turn off some of these... Do I still have power? Yep. How many of these can I turn off? Maybe all of them. We still getting power? Yeah? We are ahead. Just barely, but we are ahead. Maybe when we can get more power from these wheels here. Oh, and I've got 2 that still need connected here. For some reason, it just doesn't want to do it. So, we're going to force it. There we go. 3, 2. There we go. Whether it wants to or not. There we go. Those are very important. There we go. Okay, how's... Oh, that's not connected because of this. And then I'm going to need... this unpaused. Do I have all these marked? Well, not all of them. Okay, there we go. I think we're doing all right there. Alright, they just got to build this stuff in. Which should not take them too long, I hope. How is this doing over here? We're halfway through. Our secondary pumps have kicked in. Hopefully that's enough water. Let's get storage over here. You can be for that. Going out. Prioritized by haulers. Alright. So now, let's follow where the water's going. It's going this way. A little bit is going this way. I don't know why. It should stop going that way eventually. It's going this way. And then I'm hoping it's going out over here. It's got to be going somewhere. It's still rapidly going this way. Ah, there's something here. Which is this here. Okay, good. Which means it's coming down this way. Which means this is filling up. Let's keep an eye on this so it doesn't overflow. But that means these should be going... Ha! Full speed. There we go. 24,000. We have plenty of power that we can add back in there. We're not going to need these anymore. Nothing to do in range? Oh. Fair enough. This is all going down this way, which should be flowing out. Yep, up over here. Okay. 800, 900, 1,000. Hey, I'll take it. How are the beavers today? They're doing pretty well, other than 10 of them decided to take a short swim down here when they really shouldn't have. I think everything else is going all right. Here, I better put in a bit of a dam. There we go. That did keep this from coming this way, though, didn't it? So really, I don't need those. This next time, this shouldn't get filled with bad water. It should just be good water all the way around. Did they get this path back in? They sort of did. There we go. Although the only thing here is this stuff. Let's tell them to clean that up. Clean this up. Once all this is clean, we can start our way back from this. There we go. How's all of our supplies doing? Not terrible. Our science is up, so we could actually look at getting one of the monuments. Oh, we don't have the wind tunnel and the motivatarium or a mud bath. Well, you know what? We can do a wind tunnel. That wouldn't be too difficult. Let's get one of those in here. And all I really got to do there is drop power down from the back. Vertical. Regular. There we go. And then they can just have their side path. We'll have to figure out how to get around there, though. We'll do that. This. That's easy enough. That will let them in there. What else do we need? Mud baths? Oh, the motivatarium. Which, that'll have to be plugged in probably right there. We'll fill all this up. And then a mud bath. I guess I could take those out from the bottom there. Just get in 2 of them here. Take this out. I know, we just built it. But it's got to come out. I believe that should power it. That's got to go in. Those have got to go in. It needs dirt. Well, yes, I'm well aware of that. They'll bring some dirt eventually. All right. Everybody pick up this. Nope, 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 nope. Do not throw down unneeded dynamite. That's dangerous. Nobody coming over this way. Let's do this. Toss in a couple of these. There we go. Wind tunnel. Back there. I hope that provides power. If not, we'll destroy the thing again and do it again. Motivatarium. We've got the stuff for it, right? I don't need that either. Well-being. There we go. And then maybe put some fences over here so they can sit along here. We'll do maybe some art installations for them. Clock. Oh, and a shrub. Not what I wanted, but that's alright. What the heck? There we go. Those are working. Now, Now we just need to remake the path there. So these just need dirt. Oh, we've got our flying beavers. There we go. And they have a play in which they can see beavers flying over the top. They'll work on all of that, I'm sure. Do we have any dirt at all? We have plenty of dirt. I don't know why nobody's getting the dirt. Whatever. You guys have fun there. Alright, what else do we got? I can take power out of the back of this because this will need power. We'll just put it up right here. Yes, there we go. Do. This here, you go there. There we go. That'll let him build all of that. This is going to take a minute, I think. Maybe. Yeah, we have a bunch of contaminated beavers because they all decided to go over this way. And they shouldn't have. Hopefully the next good tide takes care of that. We did run out of water here. I wish we'd get more water here, but I'll take water wherever we can get it. Is that a 3? No, that's a 2. We better put in a 2 there. Thanks, I didn't. And here we go. You can go there. I don't want to over dynamite stuff because you never know, you might bust a hole in one of the rivers here and upset everything. Well, that's some good output. Oh, these don't have power anymore. Do I need them? Yeah, probably. Decontamination pod. Let's do 4 of them right there. It comes out. Oh heck, they don't even. This is overflowing on its own now. Alright, well, we'll just leave it at that. How's this doing? Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. Would somebody bring these guys some dirt, please? Oh, huh. I guess that's fine. Let's put another shrub back here. Why would you put that? I don't know. And of course, they blocked their own path there. Decoration. Light there. There we go. Now we've got some happy beavers. Needs power to operate. Well, you've almost got it. We have plenty of extra. I'm guessing this stuff down here is done. Last of this. We're about to have a whole bunch more contaminated beavers, it looks like. Alright, guys. Get out of there. No more of that. They must have completed the monument. Let's put a station at the end here. There we go. Yep, they sure did. Okay. Well, we've got all of that going. We've got mud baths. I guess we could put in some more science things to help get our science going again. If we just take you around this way, we still have to be able to get over there. Although I should be able to come through here. That should free up a lot of this. What's up here? Oh, guy's working on a tree. Do that, and then this. Quick turnaround. Yeah, I like that. I wonder how long one cycle is in an actual time, because I mean, it can't be like one cycle is a year our time. It just, there's no way it would be, you know, that even, I guess. Let's get... That won't work. This may work. And now if I go science, can I start... Put more in here? There we go. How does this not have power? You're literally touching this that has power. I don't... What? Anybody? Anybody got an explanation there? Oh, it's not power, it's road. Learn to read, Eld. Reading is fundamental. We could continue this out. If we ever need more power, we could, but I have a feeling we won't need more power. Water is good there. This is all good. In fact, these guys aren't building anything anymore. They can all go back. This whole thing can go. There we go. 52. So, let's start changing stuff over. This is all automated. You're automated. You're going to be automated. We need scrap metal. But this has got to be cleaned up. Hopefully, though, the next time we don't get a bunch of bad water through here. And then we can turn those all to bots. What else do we need? You know, I have a great Ironteeth colony going on the other map. The one with the water seep in the middle? What's it, Oasis, I think it's called? I like the design on that one. Are you getting to use all the cool new stuff that they added? All the extra science boosts and the aquifers and whatnot? Nice. I really want to get to using those, but I have not found a map that I want to do it on. Oasis is nice. Don't get me wrong. Oasis is nice. It's fun. It's a great map. But I'm looking for something a little smaller. If that makes any sense. Something that has all of that stuff. Plus, you know, all of the new stuff. Steam power for a solid start. I do like those steam, what are they, the geothermal energy ones? They are pretty nice. Planks are fine. It looks like I need more gears. Just plain out and out more gears. We're going to take this whole space up with gears for now. Are they all set to... Yep, they are all set to that. I have 50 of these guys. You guys don't have to work anymore. You guys don't have to work anymore. Is all that's left... And two right next to this. That is true. On that map, they give you that little bonus of getting those two right at the start. Let's see. You can be bot ran. You can be bot ran. That's all bots. This is all bots. Get those trees, hopefully faster. Get bots here. I mean, I guess I can trade these guys out with bots, but they're just kind of sitting there. But we got bots to spare, right? Now my power needs are so high. I'm big water wheeling. Have you tried... Supposedly they reduced or got rid of the like 2.2 CMS limit. Have you tried like funneling every water source into the same area and then putting a big water wheel there just to see how much you could get? I kind of want to do that at some point. I don't know if I'll do it on this map. Bot buildings power. It can be. Yeah, I've got a fairly large bot center over here. They're doing pretty well. Motivatarium. Still going. Okay. This is all good. Average well-being over 50. I guess we could build another one of those. Alright. Hopefully my water comes back. Not yet, but I capped a bad water source for continuous power. See, there you go. Let's see. I just noticed this new change, and I don't like it. Where you can change your height while holding, if you hold Alt. Is this still going? There can't be that much bad water down here, is there? Yes, there could be. Where's all this bad water coming from? Are they pouring bad water in there? Okay, so that comes up there. Or is it just backfilling into this? No, it's just backfilling. That map also has bad tide pipes. You can block those, can't you? Just put a block right in front of them. I don't think there's any water that's actually going in here. I think it's more flowing through here. So we might just... I can get here. Come back up here. You go there. You go there. This and this. So I don't see any water flowing out of this, just into it. So if we block this off... Well, hopefully it doesn't flood over there. No, it's still got a whole block to go before it floods on that side. So we should be okay. If it starts to flood around the side here, we'll just take this down. I think we've only got one on the... no, we've got three. That's okay. My plan was to divert them if I'm close to in-game. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm hoping we're close to in-game here. We'll see. I need to build up my 22k or 20k science. I should also start putting down large storages so that we can just constantly make all the stuff that we have. Which, I might just do that. Let's go underneath here. Anything down there? Nope, no reason not to. There we go. We'll build up a storage area real quick here. I had to divert the seep for bad tides. Yeah, I don't think I did my seep over here very well. It works, but... Where's that at? It's over here. There's probably better ways to do that. We never did get rid of this, did we? Did we ever get enough water over here for this to actually spill out? Looks like my seep didn't open. That would be why. Because it's just... Now this should only be flowing outwards. Or did they change it to where sluices flow both ways? I thought sluices prevented it from flowing actually did mine based off your design. Did it actually work on that map? Here, I get a lot of water seep that doesn't actually... I mean, I could probably open these. Yeah, it'll poison it for a second, but it should clear up. And I mean, 3 days worth of water here is better than nothing, right? Harder, as it's nearly at the bottom. Huh. Well, at least it worked. That's good. This is not filling up nearly as much as I would like it to. What is this doing? This is filling up. But, again, not nearly as much as I would like. Well-being high score. Contamination. So I have a couple contaminated. Earth repopulator. Detailer. I didn't put the... I could have swore I had detailers. I have detailers in. Why is... Oh, I don't have any extract. Nobody's bringing the extract. That's my problem. I need more haulers. The underground sluices are closed? Ooh. Maybe that's why. Back over here. Oh. They should just always be open, probably. And then it won't allow backflow, but as this goes down over time, hopefully that goes down. Maybe that's why. Good catch. Okay, we've got a little bit better water over here. Not a lot, though. It is kind of flooding. But it's not flooding here. So we might just need to wait a cycle or two until we're done there. Are we not? I could have swore I put one of these in there, but I guess not. Do. Yep. Yep. So, for this, I'm going to need... gears, treated planks, and metal. And then probably more after that. But, let's get all this in first. Treated planks. Metal, and then gears. We'll figure out how to go into each level here. Lots of irrigation barriers along the part of the path out to keep my trees. I think my irrigation barriers over here, I thought they would block. They seem to block some of the irrigation in there. Not 100% sure, though. Oh, look at that. They've got rid of some of the spicy water. Well, hopefully the next drought fixes it. There's a little bit of water in the bottom of this. Do I need to turn more of these on? You know what? I bet if I turn these on, that might be enough. We'll keep an eye on it. You are going to be for treated planks. And then we're going to copy settings, you, and you. You are going to be for those. Copy settings, V, you, and you. And you are for gears, which is going to be there. These will be the Going out. I should probably just V these. V. Oops. And there we go. Now the trick. Also had to go around the bad water source. I had capped because the pit it's in was just above it. Seeps won't give enough pressure to go back up at all. Yeah, I found that out. They don't do pressure at all. But that's okay. It can always be worked around. Let's do that. Those can go there. And then there. From here, we go over here. Here, we go there. So, let's go this. Nope, I need one more of these. Well, we'll make weird stairs, but they are stairs. There we go. We'll let them try and fill that up. Definitely complicated things. I could see that. If I take out... Nope. Nope. Alright, you? No. No, stop! It really wants to try to get me to take out that monument there. Really? Okay. This. Okay, not that. See, that's why I don't hit shift very often. It just sometimes decides. I do love... The curved staircases are pretty nice. Planks, planks, planks. Move these. There we go. I don't want them actually building those, though. There we go. Now we're set. Picking up. Move over there. No, you move down here. Of course you move down there. Forget it. We're not picking those up. We don't need that either. Okay. Now let's see if it'll let me remove some of this without destroying entire things. There we go. How does that not have... How does that not have a path to it? Which ones don't have a path? Oh. That floor doesn't have a path. There we go. And I suppose I don't really need this one. There we go. We'll let them fill that up. Have to be careful. Super careful, you might delete half the column. I wouldn't doubt it. It'll just randomly take one of those weird pauses and decide that, well, Whole colony's deleted now. Learn to live with it. There we go. Okay. Power, water, all good. This is good. This is getting cleared out, but I'm not going to reconnect it yet. Although, I kind of need to. If we get a couple of contaminated beavers, we'll just live with it. Actually, let's make these iron bots too. There we go. This is all good. It is definitely less contaminated. That's for sure. We've got wood. We've got some scrap metal coming in. More blocks. More treated planks. Do I have... Is this the only treated plank spot I have? I feel like I'm going to need at least one more of those. Oops. Can't put you under there? Weird. What about there? No. Okay. Let's do that. And I want to get 4 of these, maybe? 3 of these. That's fine. That seems to be the only pine that we have. Another place we could put pine? And we could put a little bit up here. We could cut all this down and redo it with pine. Reloading save scrubs are great solutions to a misclick. Sometimes that, you know what, I don't disagree. If it deletes half your colony, I think it's okay to do. Trees. Do not replant these. In fact, any ones that have been cut, let's just take those out. And we'll start clearing this for maybe pine. That might be our hang up here. We don't have a ton of pine collection at the moment. Let's put you... Can we put you up here, maybe? We'll just use wherever we can find a little bit of space. I don't know that we even need this path here. Might have been there for a while and we not needed it. Take out all that. All this. Another forester. And then tapper check. We can do that. You can go here. Plant. Pine. And more pine. And we can explode the land a little bit here. That one. Yep, all those. All those. That there. That's good. Here we can't really explode anything, can we? Pine all in here. Some of that is probably not going to grow. There we go. We a little low on water again? Yeah. Turn a couple of these back on. There we go. Do another one of these somewhere? There we go. That'll use some of the beavers that we have. A little bit of storage down here for these. Planks coming in. Treated planks going out. Gears. Gears going out. We'll prioritize that. We'll prioritize that. Everything else seems okay. We'll grab another gear. Nope, gear place. So we can get those made. We have a ton of contaminated beavers. Somebody bring these contamination pods. Something, please. There we go. That hopefully lowers the number of contaminated. We've got water, we've got power, we've got some metal coming in. Who's... There we go. And this here, no, let's... I don't know if this will... We don't need any of these. We need pine trees. Stop. Unpause that. Get a bot in there to get the rest of those out of there. Plant. Pine. Along the river here. Pine. There we go. But don't cut any of these pine. We actually want to keep them. Do. There we go. Far out can you reach? Oh, we might as well do. And we'll put in... Nope. Tapper shack. There we go. We'll take whatever we can get there. How's the power situation? Ew. Well, the batteries are starting to come down, but it's alright. Nothing to do in range. Oh, he's finally done. So this only overflows during certain times. But that's okay. The batteries are what the droughts are for. Or the... I don't know if I had that right or not. It's close enough, though. This is still up. We're still good here for now. I won't need you anymore. I won't need you anymore. Getting more and more contaminated beavers. Probably because they're still diving through this stuff. Anything we're really low on? Not really. That's gonna take a while. Are we out of pine resin? No. Not really. Okay, well. Hey, it's Mal! How's it going, Mal? Hydrate. Ah. That was good. Thank you. Ostercheck. Ooh, sit way back. Yep. Definitely need to do that. Hey, these are almost full. Nice. Are those set to go out? Yes. Are we just out of scrap? No, I'm not out of scrap. Oh. Are you settled yet, Mal, or are you still moving in? Planks. Do I need planks? I will need planks. Reclaiming those. There's a mod we need. Slowly unboxing. I'll lay low until payday. Hopefully getting a car soon. Did you have a car in your previous place? Alright, where are we at? 23k. That means I can finally get the big monument. Yep. We'll set this as the lowest priority, but I think it's time to put this in wherever I can. Do I want to put it up here? I kind of do want to put it up here. I'd have to draw this around. I don't think that's that big a deal, though. There you go. There's the whole thing. I had a car, but couldn't afford to transport it. Ew, had to sell it at a loss. That's not good. I don't know, when I moved, we took our car, but we put it on a trailer with the U-Haul. And we drove it ourselves, so... Aha. Put it there, but I surely can put it here. Yep. We'll say this is the lowest priority. No. This goes here. Everybody's up working on the Earth repopulator. It's going to be a big sap on the old resources, but I'm not really building anything else, so we're close enough on power that we should be able to make it. If I pause 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. I guess it really doesn't make much of a difference because they're not being used, so unless they're not being used. It seems like the amount of water is going down in here, which is good. I could almost... If I could get rid of this tile, I could probably put in another one here. Well, hopefully you find a car. Those are important. Dirt. Oh yeah. That's been there for ages. Am I low? I'm a bit low on trees. How's my pine resin doing? I am out, so... Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. That's gonna be our sticking point this time. Do. Take all this out so I can get some more pine in there. Well, we got as much as we could. Lots of contaminated land there. Can I do this and a couple of ridges? Hey, there we go. I'll take this extra land too. Alright guys, good work on the dynamite. Please don't walk on the dynamite. It's the whole thing, I know. Alright, well, got some power flowing through here. We might make it to the end. I could also try continuing this out, I guess, if I wanted to. Let's see. How much dirt do I have? I have a decent amount. Actually, I only need 2, don't I? No, I'll need a third one to actually build stuff. So we'll just go this way. There, we're gonna get a whole row of these. There we go. And then here, I have to build all that up too. One, two, three. So it's going to have to hang out here. Grab one of those, put you there. Same level here. You're going to have to go there. Okay. And if we have to, we will put some stuff out there that lets us get to that. But I'll worry about that when we get there. I'm going to... What the heck? Come on. I hate this mouse movement thing. Make sure that's paused. Make sure that's paused so they don't accidentally build over the top of it. There we go. How are we doing over here? No treated planks. Well, that's reassuring. We have gears. Or did they just take all the treated planks first? They took a good deal of the treated planks. Well, they took the rest of it too, and we're not... Well, we're kind of missing those. Am I going to need more? I shouldn't need more metal factories. Do I need more scrap? No. Let's make sure these are all prioritized so they don't have to stop. You. Okay. Oh! I already got everything I needed for science. Let's just go through and buy buy the last of the stuff, and then we can turn on or off what we do and don't need. Alright, there's all of that stuff. That's good. Storage is done. District management. Housing. Sure, why not? Yep. 2.5k. Whew. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Don't need that one, that one. Everything else done? Almost. Bunch of roofs. A fence. Another banner. So I need 2.5k total more. And then we can look into reducing these to reduce the power cost. Might even put up another control tower. There's a control tower here. Of course, we could move it over to maybe there and put another one here. Let's get you there. And then we can move you that way. No, I want what's under the control tower. There we go. About there. Nope, it was up one. It was up one. There we go. You go there. You come out of there. Okay, there's one little line here in the middle, but since this is covered, that's the only thing on the line, I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. But now everything should be covered. And as soon as I get the science, we can reduce science. This is 3 an hour. This will be 6, 9. So one of these... basically one of these covers it, so I can probably take out the other two. Plus, I think I still have the original somewhere, don't I? I should. Yeah, there. Just in case I need some extra. Plus, I've still got 13. That is a long line of beavers. Bringing metal back. There they all go through the tubes. We're almost out of metal there, though. Well, we can head over and get the last of that metal. I think it'll be easier to go up and over here. Do. Couple of those, just to make sure we don't run out of trees. And then we have to figure out a way to get up here. There we go. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there. This can go there. There's that. This goes here. And then we'll do metal. I guess there's a little bit more metal up here. There we go. They're all out of stuff to do. How are they doing? Yeah, they're about halfway through the first one. The pine sap's definitely going to hold us back, though. We might not get a finish today because that pine sap. Tap shack can go here. More pine. Don't know how that got replanted, but it doesn't need to be in there. New well-being score of 57. I think all we need is this, and we're pretty much set. I'm just going to leave the bots in there. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, well, I guess those won't get cut, but that's fine. If I can get through this drought, maybe that next one would fill up that area a bit more. Is this a bot? No, get a bot down here. Do I really only have the one guy? Okay, yeah, I do just have the one guy. Okay. Let's get a second guy. Second bot. More trees. Because we're starting to lose trees. Even with this at the lowest possible construction, there's just nothing really else left to build. Do. Contaminated beavers. Oh well. That water is still a little too spicy for them. Well, that ate through all of my resources fairly quickly. Oh, look at that. The base structure is starting to be built up. We're 27%. I don't think it's getting done tonight, but that's okay. We'll live. How's power? Yeah. Oh, I can get the last thing, can't I? That's all I was waiting for. Yes. Anything else? Nope. That can go. And that can go. Theoretically, this one could probably go too, but that's okay. That backed us off a whole 1,000 power. I'm hoping our gravity batteries last till the end, and then these will charge it all back up again. Nothing to do in range. Oh, you're already done. That one too. I guess it's worth getting these. We'll just leave one guy there. It's fine. We're not in a super rush to get those anyway, right? You can get most of those trees. We're at 50 there. 18. 9. Ugh. If I do this... Can I plant some more of these here? Maybe? I don't know how much. I can get some of them. Yeah, that should be fine. Sneak in a couple more trees where we can. Right now I'm finding fun ways to fit in algae hydroponic farm tower in a tight space. Curved stairs. Yeah, curved stairs. It's a way to do it. And this still works, but curved stairs does make it pretty easy. Oh, 59. What are we missing? Detailer. Why does nobody have the detailing perk? Are the detailers... Oh. Somebody bring them extract, please. Nobody's... There we go. Now they can come and get their tails. Why are they all facepalm? I don't know why they're all facepalm. It's probably self-explanatory. We'll be exhausted. We'll be you and question. So I have shock, facepalm, question, minor, exhausted. I'm missing wave. Can I put... Do I have space to... Aha! No. Wave. There we go. Now all of them will be properly detailed. Nothing to do in range. Oh. There you go. Just need logs. That forest is cut. This one is pretty much getting cut. This one is... Oh, that one is getting cut. Okay, well. I could probably... put in another one here. Actually, can I put it in here? And then do that. Another weird structure here. Nope. Let's do the one, then the two. And plant trees here. Plant trees there. It's all set for cutting. This is set for cutting. Let's not cut these though. There we go. Hydrate. Well, thank you. Those beavers really like the face palming pet. I guess that is not so subtle hint. Well, I mean, when you have big manager poster constantly looking down, watching you, I could see that. It's their own subtle way of letting you know what they think. What do we got? 0.7 days? How are we doing? We could actually probably turn these back off again. So currently I don't need dirt. We might eventually, but currently I don't need it. At least it's not the middle finger. I don't have that emote yet. Oh, here's beavers still working when they could be doing whatever. I don't even... You know what? We'll leave those. We will leave those. Travel quite a ways to get stuff, but that's okay. Alright, 0.2 days, and then everything's going to fill back up again. Including, hopefully, the batteries. They're almost done. Almost being the key word. There we go. We're back. They've got all their gears. That's good. Treated planks. Good. Metal blocks. Treated planks are going to be low for a bit. Well, we must just harvested some off of that. 65, 59. Well, we'll take it. Getting pretty close. Well, it's got a second phase. So, when we get this one done, there's more to do. Yeah. Outputting. It's good. Good. This much fun in this game is in DSP. Dyson Sphere? Is that the one? There it goes. Power's starting to catch back up. Okay, I need to get in here and... Oh, come on. Unpause. Are they not able to get here anymore? No, they're able to get there. That should definitely be pushing some kind of water through there. But we might need something over the top of them here. It's not terrible. We can do that. Let's do that. This. This. What are we waiting on here? We have dirt. Too far from a district. How's it too far from a district? We have a district literally right... Oh. It decided... Just waiting for the construction below to be finished. Okay, so now they just have to fill that up. There we go. This... They finished the first one for some reason before they finished the other ones. There we go. Okay. Outpostings now. Dang, misclick on spelling the first time. That's alright. I can't spell in general. It is one of the many things that I am not good at, so... I don't usually worry too much about spelling. How are we doing here? So we're done with the gears. That's not bad. We can probably... We are vastly outpowering what we're using. So we'll just leave that. Metal blocks. How's our metal block production? It's alright. What's the second level of these require? Or I guess, maybe not the second level, but whatever it takes you to actually shoot those out. Let me find out real quick. Timberborn Earth Repop. 3 cultivator, repopulator. There we go. Let's see. Preparing for launch, we're going to need more treated planks, 500 more. Unlock building, 2,000, 2,000. I could have swore there was another stage, but maybe not. It's the treated planks that's going to get us in the end. We'll end up waiting on the treated planks. And if it's just the treated planks, we might fudge that just a little bit. Because I could definitely make like another 1,800 treated planks. It would just take time. We'll make as many as we possibly can. Over-engineered my power build too. See, there you go. I still want to know if it's worthwhile to run to make like the stackwaducts, or if all in all, if you just pour all of the water into one canal, if it will power up a wheel so much that you don't have to worry about it. Then again, I guess you could do a stackwaduct with all water sources going through it and make a ridiculous amount of water. Or not water, water power. Power with water. There you go. Alright, so got extra of just about everything except the things that we need. Isn't that the way it goes? There's a little bit of pine resin down here. There's a little bit here. Okay. This guy's got most of his taken care of. No grown-up pine trees yet. I'm going to take this out. I'm hoping that it will still be able to keep full. I would think so with 2 of them. 3. Nope, we're just going to go 4. Do. Oh, there's a drought. Power's mostly recovered. I think in the next 3 days we ought to be okay. Last time we made it most of the way through a, what, 26, 27 day? I guess we'd be alright. Oh. There's a little bit of extra water down here, but I'm sure it'll go away here before too long. 12 days? Yeah, definitely. Well, this land, though. We could come down here and get some more trees. See if they'd grow up within the next, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. One there. That should be fine there. Tap shack. There we go. That can go over to there. Oops. Not oak. Not mangrove. Pine. Don't know that we need all of that out there. Pine. 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 There we go. Another pine forest. We'll see how long it's got water. It might not have water for very long, but that's okay. There, maybe that'll let them get more. Looking good. All this is good. More and more pine growing up everywhere. I don't really need this path back here. Cut. That. Not those or that. That. Okay. We got the trees. Nothing to do in range. Okay, you can go. They're about halfway through that. You know what? I could probably turn this off and save myself some treated planks until we need it again. 20 days to resin. Yeah. It's a little better than no resin, though, right? How's our power? Overwhelming. There we go. Cut any of those or that one. Let's finish off the fence there. Gears. Don't think we need that many gear places at the moment. We could trade these 3 out for... do I need explosive factories? Not really? Heck, what did you miss? Everything! You missed everything! No, you missed, let's see. You missed us getting some new power going. I think that was about it. We got some new power. We've got a couple of new buildings to build here. We've got our gears done. Our metal blocks are getting closer. Treated planks. We're averaging 57 well-being. Contaminated beavers. We have a couple of contaminated beavers here and there. That's probably what's dragging us down. Saw the water wheels going in. Okay. There you go. Scratchers. We need some more scratchers and more campfires, maybe? Are the campfires being used? Maybe. Alright, well, we'll put in another one. Well-being. Oh, it's only a 16-day. That's not even a thing. There we go. More scratchers. Okay. That's all well and good. This did eventually dry up. Excuse me. Wife's procrastinating an artisan wedding by driving 2 hours each way to view a spot I believe we've been to, but she insists we haven't. That's alright. The wedding is big for her. Just let her drive where she wants to and just enjoy the scenery on the way. I think I was going to make a thing out here, but I don't think that I actually need to. I definitely don't want this escaping here, so let's just fill in some of this hole with this. Trust me, it's just easier that way. Let her go wherever. There's definitely not much power coming out of this one. Do I need to send some bots down to this one? We're almost done. I'm not worried about it. Could I get that extra power? Absolutely. Do I need it? Meh. They're building the stuff back. And then we can get all of the metal made again. We have to pick out music and photos, the meal video, finish the hair and makeup selection, the thank yous, becoming gifts. That's fair. I mean, there's always a lot to do. Goodness, I figured this place would have dried out by now, but maybe not. But if someone's big into the wedding planning, it's always best to just let them go. Around October. Okay, you got a little bit of time. But don't take that time for granted. Yay, we're starting to get these trees in. Oh, Mal had to hydrate, and I didn't. Ah, very good. Well, thank you. Okay. So we're going to be producing metal blocks like crazy here for a minute. But hopefully that gets us our 600. We're low on our planks. Scrap metal. If I turn just to regular... No, I just need treated planks. Okay, that doesn't make sense to do that then. And the posture check. Oh, there was a posture check. Ah. Ooh, that posture check cracked my back. Ow. That was less of a posture check and more of a throw your whole back out of whack check. Oh, okay. I'm better. I'm back. Wedding is in April, April 19th. Final decisions need to be made a month in advance. Oh, well then you don't have much time at all. Yeah, you need to be looking at all that stuff. I did not think the water would be hanging around this long. Where's the iron bot? Okay, he's still planting. Why did I not plant up here? Oh, going back to get charged and grease and whatnot. Kept prodding her to decide things. How do you motivate a procrastinating wife? That's the trick. You don't. You just let them do as they see fit for the wedding. It's never procrastinating. They select when the time is right. Oh, I guess I could have got a whole bunch of water down here, but I never get that much water over here, so... I need a 90 speed. Prioritize. I actually have a little bit of pine resin. That's good. Hey, Dark Soul. Thanks for the follow. Good to see you back. We've seen you around the colony a couple of times. Your color sticks out very much. There's a lot of water in here. Why a lot? Well, there's a decent amount over here, too. That's probably why this filled up so much. 3.9 days. Well, we'll see if it dries up. If it does, great. I forgot. Yeah, there you go. I haven't seen you in a bit, though. Do. I'm gonna have to work on it. Hopefully I didn't die of old age. Well, you never know. Those beavers don't live too long. Beavers. Oh, there you are. You're working in a builder's hut at the moment. You're helping build the Earth repopulator, which we're done on gears. We're done on metal blocks. 71. Yep. That's an old beaver. How are we doing on berries? How many berries do I have saved up? 270. Well, tell you what. Let's grab one more of these, and we'll just fill it with berries. Berries. You know what? 71, working on the Earth repopulator. Living in this colony with a big... There you go. See? Got the right attitude. They will remember you for your work on the Earth repopulator. How's my... it's good enough. There we go. Nope. Unpause that. There we go. That ought to finish that off. We can put that back. We can put these back. There we go. Well, there's the wave. I guess they have 2 waves. We're extra friendly, so they can just have 2 waves. I knew there had to be one around here. You know what? We'll go classic on this one. Somebody went with classic. Plan on call this colony done. Yeah, pretty much. I think today might be the final day on it. So we'll see how... I've got about 20-30 minutes left. We'll see how far they get. And if they don't, we might fudge the end just a little bit. I think it'll be mostly treated planks. Because we're just gathering pine resin. Did they get this put in? No, don't build that. Just build that. There you go. Yay! That is for sure. Okay. We got a ton of water last time, though. And a short drought cycle, so if we have to fudge it just a little bit to get in the treated planks, it's not the end of the world. We would have got there in like another cycle or two. Knock those off of there. Okay, well, these trees might actually drown. Did not think that would happen. Of course, as soon as I put another forester up here, the water will go away. So maybe I should just do that and get it over with. There we go. They're still out there planting trees. Do. I could. Nope. Come over here. This way, this way, this way. We'll just make a dam here. Do. There we go. Some of those. And then I should be able to make a tunnel over to this other reservoir. Without causing too much issue. Alright, I really hate this new scroll thing that they have going on here. It's just not good. Is that... Okay. That should do just fine. The more I see videos, the more I realize very few people use districts. What do you... Districts used to have some big, like, jobs, but they were always very cumbersome, and their main sticking point was getting items back and forth between districts. Using this district crossing. It just doesn't work very well. They did make a mod at one time that pretty much fixed it, and basically all it was the district crossing just took 10 times more of the items in the area. And that actually seemed to fix most of the issues. But they changed how it worked, so that mod no longer worked. And they haven't really brought it back yet. And I don't think anybody uses them because, honestly, that district crossing mechanic just doesn't work very well. That's the biggest reason. It has its uses, like at the start of the evening, you could see I set up a district here. And Basically, I was able to make it so only bots would go down and work on this area that was in here. That's about the only thing I can think of that they're still good for. Supposedly, you can get a bit of a frame rate increase if you split your beavers among districts, but it's not worth the trouble. It really isn't. Too slow and clunky. Maybe with district crossing for every 10 resource. Yeah, it just... The district crossing mechanic just doesn't work. That's the biggest thing. I think a lot more people would be open to it, especially with possibly getting more frame rate. But in all honesty, it's not worth dealing with the district crossing. And now with the tubeways and the zip lines, there's not much reason. Used to be you didn't have those and your beavers would have to walk halfway across the map where you make a district over there. But you don't have to now. Helped with aside from frame rate and legs were solved by exactly rope and all of those. So I'm not too. I think that's why most people don't use it. I could be wrong, but to me that's why I don't see it. That's why I don't use them. Alright, do we still have all our scrap metal? We're still working on that. Did we get all these in? Yes, we did. So now we can just cover in the hole. Ooh. Yeah, that's the only positive point I found with districts. Pathfinding becomes less of an issue, so it reduces lags. Yeah, hate working with districts due to item management. Yep, that's like I was saying. You know, on my map I had like 8 district crossings, full storage of everything on each side, but it was trouble for not. Yep. It's just... If they're going to want to keep those, they really need to rework the district crossings. They used to have district centers that actually you would have to put down and it would bring them to a different district center, which had basically the same issues. But you could put like multiples of them to help get past that, but they took them out for the district crossings, which I like the way they used to separate them better. There was a gate that you just put down, and anything on one side of the gate was one district, anything on the other side was the other. So it's like the district crossings, but it was a one square thing. And in all honesty, if they just made a gate that would have went under one of these platforms, would have been perfectly fine. But they want to change how it was done, so I'm sure there's some back-end reason for it, but I do not know what that is. Scrap metal. Wait, are those? No, those are bot ran. I missed the Torii gates. Yeah, the very old version had Torii gates, and you can still get them in mods. I don't know if the Torii gate's been updated in a while, or if it works for 7. Is there anything that still needs built that's not getting built? Obviously not, because I've got builders just sitting there doing nothing. Cut trees. Oops. All that can go. Put you over there, put you over there. There we go. We've got a little bit of pine resin. So, what are we doing on this? We're almost done with the treated blocks, but we need... Let's see. It's 13, 14. We did 600... 1,100 treated planks. I can't see us getting that in the next 10 minutes. They could make it so only haulers could move inter-districts to grab resources. I haven't been able to get Torii Gates to work with water beavers. I don't know that Torii Gates ever did work with water beavers. You'd have to ask Lappin that. There's a lot of mods that just don't work with water beavers. For, I'm sure, good reasons. They would probably make it a lot easier. Maybe too easy. Do I need anything from over here? Not particularly. Can I scoot all of this stuff back? No, dang it. Oh, of course, it just keeps moving it farther and farther away. Nope, you don't get to build those. Take all those out. Someone will come pick that up, and then I guess we'll move backwards through all of this. But we probably won't make that, so that's fine. So there's the metal blocks. That's done. Okay. I can cut back that. Super high priority those. They made a frog statue specifically for water beavers. Was it for water beavers, or was it just a mod that happens to work with water beavers? Because, I mean, I used the frog statue in quite a few of my colonies. Well, of course they all go to bed. Right when there's stuff to build. How's my planks? I have plenty of planks. I just need them to get the treated planks done. That's still off. Those back in there. We'll see how fast we go through this resin here. I don't think 126 resin is going to get us what we need, but maybe some more will come in. We'll keep an eye on it here. We'll give it a couple of extra minutes. Why is that one not working? Ironbot 393? Oh, you're getting charged. Okay. Alright, well, you go back to normal then. We've jumped up quite a few treated planks already. It's a frog statue mod and a water beaver's frog statue mod. Oh, I didn't know they made a mod specifically for it. That's kind of cool. Just so you can use it there. Let's see. I don't need the gears, so we can pause that. I don't need this. Go ahead and pause that. Oh, I have another one here. So I can go ahead and take that out of there. Now do I have enough power? Yes, yes I do. That I really don't need. We'll take the stuff from it. Just had a whole bunch of pine resin come in. You have grease? Yeah, you're going as fast as you can possibly go. We jumped up quite a bit since we switched to full-on treated plank mode. We'll give it a few. Maybe we'll go through the next temperate season. 61 beavers. Is there literally anybody that's working anywhere that's not either in a builder's hut or let's find out. District center, builder. What are you doing here? What the heck? Okay, those can all go. You are hauling post. Water dump, that's fine. Oh, you can be bots. What else do we got? You? Sure. Yep. We got a couple here. Oh, berries? Nope. Water dump, that's fine. Yep, we can change that. There we go. Haulers, builders, haulers, builders. There we go. What happened to Ziatman? I don't know. Haulers, builders. Another one of those. Okay, that's it. Everybody is... all the normal beavers are working at hauling posts or building posts. Yeah, I don't need to turn those back on. We'll just make sure that this is running at max. Pine resin. Are we out of pine resin? No. Do we need a couple more hauling posts? Nope. Get that done. Go here. Oh, look at that. Wives in a definite need for speed move this afternoon. No amount of reducing ludicrous is just plaid. Would be okay. No amount of reducing from ludicrous speed to just plaid would be okay. It's reducing the zoomies. Every once in a while, my wife drives like that too. And I never understand why. We rarely ever have anywhere that important to go. It's all coming together. It is. Surprisingly, we might just hang out until this completes, since it's consistently making treated planks. How's this forest doing? This forest has got a lot of trees that are almost done, which will give us new map on the next stream. More than likely, we'll be doing a new map. I'll have to find one. I'd like to build on maybe a smaller map with new stuff, but I've been looking for that for quite a while, so we'll have to see what we can find. We're at 1823. 27, there we go. I'm going to do this. So we're going to need treated planks coming in. Treated planks coming in. Berries coming in. Go for one of the floating... leaf coats? I don't know. Maybe? 5 to 10 minutes. Well, we'll see. We can give it a little bit of extra time. If we run out of pine at some point, we might fudge it a little bit there. But as long as we've got pine resin, we could still be making treated planks. And we don't have to worry about too much else. Oh, are we... Are you guys out of range on all these? You guys have one left. On the last of the iron here. Once that one's done... The floating island... See, I don't... The next one might have mods. There's a good chance it'll have some mods. I don't know for sure. I need a good Folktales map. I mean, it very well could just be the other one that came out, but we'll see. We're down to 57. What are we at to? 1943. Well, we might actually get through this. So you know what? We're just going to stick with it for a bit. We're going to run a little long tonight. It's just a complex challenge, and if you want to make it easier, it's just a smaller map. Make all the ground irrigated. Green. It's not a bad challenge. I will definitely have to find out what's out there. I really like doing the custom maps that people make, because they make some really cool stuff. Look at this. We might just get it. And our pine resin has gone back up. Tells us a 420 dispensary mod. Yeah, no, yeah, I did see that. That's not the kind of crops we're going for. Hey, they've got treated planks. 19. Oh, 6 more and we'll be done with that. And then we just somehow have to come up with 500 more. I have to look it up. I don't know. That seems like it would make your colony a lot less productive. Berries. Am I out of berries? I am out of berries. Did I put them over here? Supply. Okay. There's cycle 39. There's the 2000. So now we just have to wait for them to actually construct the site. If I switch this to bots, you know what? We'll let them work through the day. Well-being would be through the roof. Maybe. Or maybe they just... You wouldn't get a well-being score anymore. Maybe they'll finish this today. Alright, guys. Good work. Do we have a little bit more stuff coming in? We do. Can you reach that far? Yeah, you can reach that far. $94. If, are these all workers? Just choose you, or exit builder's hut. Okay, well, if they quit before they're done here, you know what? 20 hours. You guys finish this. There's 99. Should try split shift or two shift. That actually kind of looks fun. There we go. Well, we got it. We don't need 20 hours. We can wait for tomorrow to load the thing up. We have at least 500 berries. We have 120 treated planks. I survived for the construction. Yes, you did. You gotta be getting up there. Ah. You are 85. You might yet get to see it launch. Going to build 3 for the government. No. And ads. Sorry. Ads do happen. We'll launch. We'll make sure nobody's on ad when I go to launch. At 80. Well, the berries I'm a lot less worried about than I am with the planks. Didn't I type achievement? I could have swore it said government. Oh well. We'll wait till everybody's back, though. But no, I'm not going to build 3 for the achievement. Not this time. They can have their extra day off here. We're getting awful low, though, on the wood workshop. How are we doing on the pine, guys? There's still a little left. Oh, crud. Actually, I could just put it there, because I don't plan for these to die. We do this. We could get that extra resin that's over there. Three-minute ads. It's long enough to go make it. It's like I'm back watching cable. Alright, you're back. Good, good. We haven't launched yet. We are at over 300. We still have some pine resin coming in. We're a little low on the actual treated planks, though. Logs are a bit low, but we have plenty of planks to turn in, should we need to. We can go turn off most of the things that we're not going to need anymore. turn these off. There we go. That'll give us the power back. We don't need most of these. Those we don't need. Won't need that. Okay. Now, can I... Well, I can come out this way and see if I can sneak in a couple more behind here. Do that. So what about the 2-shift mod? Oh, that might be one that I try next. It looks like a solid mod overall. These don't take treated planks, so we'll just build some. And we'll get some more treated planks made. You'll need to double the workforce. Well, that still might be interesting. Look at that. We've got all our berries. We just need 42? 52? Nope, 50. 50 treated planks left. We've got 57 pine resin. So we're good on that. Somebody needs to come back here and make this. Okay. And they make one every 3 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 are being made every 3 hours. Oh, heck. We might have the actual 14. Nothing to do in it. Oh, it's all them. We'll send them back home for a second. They finished all of this. There we go. We'll send them back home just in time to see the launch. Well-being score of 60. There we go. Top well-being score. We'll wait for morning, and then we'll launch. Hopefully nobody gets a commercial. Let's save it. There we go. Just 9 more I don't think... Yeah, they probably don't offer 9 more for some reason. Wouldn't know why. At least you didn't say 7. Alright, it's time. Let's launch. 65. There we go. Look at them go. Beavers all over the world. So they offer set... No. 66 seems to be the top. There we go. We have completed our map. Teeth chipped, trees cut, dynamite detonated. 3,000. Wow. 557 bots. 156,000 water. 1,000, just over 1,000 beavers. Days passed, 912. All right, there we go. What a ride that was. Definitely fun. Hard mode presented some interesting challenges. 0 beavers blew themselves up. Yes, I was careful with that. So, but let's see who else is on at the moment over on Twitch. Fortunately, I don't know how that. Have a good one. Well, thank you. You have a good night too. Let's see who's over on who I can raid. Yeah, let's go over to Kinder. Why not? We'll see if she's got a map for us. But I should be back next week, hopefully almost wrapping up my 2 YouTube Let's Plays. I think I should have another Mind Mogul. I'm going to try and get maybe Alchemy Factory going too. But until then, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!